everybody, welcome back to my channel. So bear with me for these next couple of videos because I'm still getting used to the volume and the sound on my new camera. So some of them might be a little quiet, some of them might be really loud. So just bear with me and we will get that figured out in the next few videos. But I'm super excited for today's video. As you can see, I have my new background. I'm trying a little bit of a different setup, so let me know what you think of it. And as you can see, no makeup hair is up. We are going to film a sort of drugstore look tutorial, just talk through getting makeup on our face. And this is going to be a collaboration video with the lovely Beauty by Nikki. We were talking on Instagram a couple of weeks ago. She posted about if anybody wanted to do a collab, and I'm like, heck yes, I would love to. Let me move this before I stop recording on accident. And so she's Beauty by Nikki. Her name's Nikki Karilyn. She's from Gold Coast, Australia. And this is her feed, and she's absolutely beautiful. She's got amazing pictures. So yeah, I will link her video down below / her channel. This video is going to be of July 29th, I want to say. So yeah, let's jump right in. These are all going to be like all affordable / drugstore priced products. I'm going to start with my favorite drugstore primer / the only drugstore primer I have or use. It's the Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Redness Control in 300. And I'm going to put this, as you can see, it's just like a milky, slightly green colored primer. I'm going to kind of pat this on my skin and center it in my face and just kind of work it in. I'm probably using way too much, but you know, that's okay. This makes your skin nice and tacky. I don't know if it really helps with blur and redness control, but if you're looking for a great drugstore primer, these are good ones. It is kind of a silicone-based primer, so beware of that, but it doesn't have that super slippery feel either. It just feels really nice on the skin, and I definitely think it helps with foundation if you apply it correctly. Now for foundation, I'll be using my favorite Holy Grail drugstore foundation, although I do want to try the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Foundation. I really want to try that, but today we're going to be using my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in 101 Ivory, Classic Ivory. This is the palest shade. It's the shade I use. I am going to start by just putting on my fingertips. Hold on. Oh, that's my puppy. She wanted to say hello. Are you going to come in? Her name's Chloe. She's a black lab. She likes to kind of come in when I get ready in the morning or whenever I film. Nope, she's out. She walked in and walked straight back out, and she was like, that's okay. All right, I'm going to take this, and I'm just kind of like almost in a sense patch it or smear it on my face. I'm looking on my viewfinder. That's why I'm looking to the side just to make sure I'm getting it in places because I can't pick up my mirror. Alright, so I kind of just smear that all over. At least that's how I'm doing it today. Oh my goodness, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get a wipe or paper towel. Alright. Now, my hands are clean. I am going to kind of stipple and blend that in with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush right here. I'm going to pick up my mirror. Oop, other side. There we go. I kind of use this to kind of stipple and stamp it in to get the coverage I want, and then I'll kind of buff it out. And then in a minute, I'll show you what I do to get the finish that I want. I love the coverage of this foundation. And I have about normal skin, I would say. But the Makeup Forever HD, now I'm going to take my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to press it in and get a more skin-like finish. For some reason, the Makeup Forever HD stick makes me ever so slightly, like, oily. I mean, not, like, super oily by any means, but just slightly. It's so strange. Hope I need some more coverage right there. So my skin, like, I have neutral to cool skin tone, so some pink undertones, but like, I do have some dullness and solidness, so like a little bit of a yellow undertone around my mouth and area, so I do have to build it up a little bit there. Or make sure that I get even coverage there, I should say. Alright. Alright, now for my concealer. I only use one drugstore concealer that I pulled out for this video, and all my products are right here in front of me. That's why you're getting a full shot of my hair. But, oh, here we go. It's the NYX HD Concealer in Fair. I'm just going to use this a little bit under my eyes and then on my nose to conceal some redness and darkness and to brighten up my skin as well. Normally I wear the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, but since this is a drugstore / affordable video, Couldn't do that. That's okay. Don't tip my nose. Little blemish right there, little blemish right there. Then I do the same thing I do with my foundation. I first put it on with this brush. Or blend it, I should say. This just gives you really nice coverage. I feel like with the beauty sponges, sometimes you lose, because they do sheer products out a little bit, you lose a little bit of coverage. So that's why I like to use a brush first. And then I change the finish of it to make it just ever so slightly more natural, not super natural. I'm going to spray my sponge really quick with some makeup setting spray, just to dampen it a little bit more, you know. This can sheer products out just a little more than I want them to. So I just use this at the very end, very lightly. Okay. I feel like I'm happy with that. Now, to set all of my makeup, let me move my products really quick. I'm going to use, for my under eyes, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. blush brush, which is the tapered brush that I never use for blush, and my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in Translucent. I'm first going to set my under eyes, then I'll see if I need to set the rest of my face. It depends on the day and the weather with this foundation, because it is matte. Then I set around just my T-zone, not a whole lot, just a little bit, just to make sure everything's nice and smooth. Now, I will set parts of my face for like the bronzer and the blush and around my chin very lightly, because they might look powdery, but this is where my foundation wears off and I want things to blend nicely over it. So I always set there, just to give it a nice, you know, velvety, smooth, soft texture. Then in this area where I'm going to add powders and other things to give my face some more dimension. Let's see. And then you can ever so lightly just tap your skin. Not to where you're rubbing product off, but just so that you're, you know, making sure it's set and not like still tacky or anything. Perfect. Now, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite drugstore contouring products if I can get myself rearranged. Oh, there goes my beauty sponge. I have an itch. We're going to try to inch it with the paper towel that I have laying around. Classy! Alright, where did my e.l.f. complexion brush go? I don't know where that went, so I'll have to grab another brush. Unless it's hiding. Where's it hiding? Have you ever filmed something, then realized you don't know where the brush is that you just had for it? That's okay. We can use, I'm going to go, darn it. Alright, so normally I would use my e.l.f. complexion brush for my bronzer and such, but I cannot currently find it, so I just grabbed another fluffy powder brush. So, e.l.f. complexion brush for affordable, but I couldn't find it, so I just grabbed this powder brush. I don't know what I did with it. It's not in here. No. I don't know where it went. I'm so sorry, all my viewers. Okay, so I'm going to go in to my e.l.f. contour palette for the bronzer. I'm going to use the matte bronzer in here. And we're going to just warm up the skin tone a little bit. You know, it's funny, when we were talking about this video, we're like, should we do high-end or drugstore? And I thought we should do drugstore, because I figured it's more affordable. But if you ever wanted a high-end tutorial, let me know. And I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Wow, just like totally covered up the camera. Sorry! Alright. I know it looks like I'm dipping in a lot, but I'm just picking up a little bit of product at a time. I'm going to take that down my neck. Whew, bronzy and beautiful. If you're ever feeling flat, just put on some bronzer, and it'll warm your skin tone right up. Okay, now for my contour, I'm going to use the same contour color that I have in here with my e.l.f. mineral powder brush. Will it focus? It should. Okay. Woo! Then we're going to throw it across the room, apparently. Alright, I'm going to start here. Other side. I love contouring my cheekbones. Is that weird? I don't like contouring mostly anything else, but I love contouring my cheekbones. Then we'll just take it up around the hairline. Then I'm going to pick up my other mirror. This gets better lighting so I can blend it out really nicely. Alright. That's all we're going to do for our contour. Now for blush. This is like one of my favorite parts. Oh my gosh. I'm having problems. Struggling. Struggles while filming. Hashtag that. Alright, we're going to take my e.l.f. Mineral Pressed Blush in the shade Sweet Retreat. Now I'm going to say you're probably not going to be able to see this, but I'll see if I can get it to focus. Because that sticker is steamy. Darn, I can't. Oh well. So this is the e.l.f. Mineral Pressed Blush in Sweet Retreat. I love this blush. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it's matte, and it's pigmented, and it's soft and smooth. And yes, I do use the same brush because it all blends together. And this is how I apply my blush. My blush. This is how I apply my blush. I kind of build it up first, and then I go out and buff it. I blend and buff it in. Such a beautiful shade. Come on. There we go. I had to turn my head just so I could get better lighting. Does anybody else ever do that where you're like, I can't see at the angle that I'm at, and then you can see, you're like, there we go. So I need to blend that a little bit. Blend over everything. Beautiful. Now for a highlight. I'm going to take my Sleek Contour Kit in Light. It's got a highlight and contour powder. Wow, that is dirty. There we go. And for this, I'm going to take my e.l.f. small tapered brush. It is perfect for highlighting. It's just like one of those beautiful shaped brushes. And look how pretty that is. This can be a really soft, beautiful highlight. Let's see if I can get a good swatch of it. It is absolutely stunning. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Okay. We're going to put that starting on our cheekbones. I'm not sure how well you can see the glow because it is subtle, but it's beautiful. And I always take my highlight up here a little bit. Outside. Tap off the excess. A little bit on the cupid's bow. Actually, I'm going to do it with my finger. And then I like to go on the tip of my nose just to give a little bit of glow. Maybe down the side, middle of it. Blah. Can't talk. All right. Now, I'm going to go back into this palette really quickly. And I'm going to use the same fluffy brush. I'm going to mix the two lighter shades. And just apply a little bit on my forehead just to brighten it up a little bit. And then on my chin. You can use this all over to brighten up as well. It's totally up to you what you want to do. Now let's move on to the eyes. For this, my primer that I'm going to use is my e.l.f. Shadow Lock Primer. This is literally $2 and it works like freaking amazing. Oh, I realized I forgot to do my brows. We'll do that in a minute. I never do my makeup in order. Isn't that weird? Like, I don't have a specific order that I do it in. Sometimes I do my eye makeup first. Sometimes it's my brows. It's probably because I'm nervous filming a tutorial. I'm like, is my sound okay? Can they see everything okay? Does anybody else worry about that way more than they should? Okay. Alright, the brow product that I'm currently using is my ColourPop pencil in taupe. This works really well for blonde hair or highlights. As you can see, the tip, super tiny. I only like scroll it up that much because it's super pigmented. Alright, let's see how close I can get. Try to make sure you can see my brows okay. The front of my brows is really, really sparse, so I have to fill them in quite a lot. So I kind of like draw over it and outline it. Then I go down to the arch and then the tail and just do the same thing there. Then I'm going to do the other one, and in a minute, I'm going to comb through them with the spoolie. Okay, good. We're still recording. Sorry, I'm paranoid. Ooh, that brow's turning out nice. Alright, now I'm going to take my spoolie through these. Just to comb out the product, not so much that it takes it away, but just to soften it in the slightest bit. You know what's a really good trick if you have sparse brows? I would say, or if you're like trying to shape your brows, fill them in first and then pluck or do whatever you do around them, because that's what I do in order to not, like, you know, over pluck them so I still have the shape and everything. Alright, now to set my brows and just finish them off, what I use is my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper in light to medium, and I just kind of comb that through them. It has a little bit of color and it holds them nicely. Now, like, I use this one over clear brow gels because I think clear brow gels almost take away too much product from my brows so they don't look as done. Alright, now we're going to go back to the eyes. Today I'm using my Coastal Scents Revealed palette for this look. Wow. As I throw everything in there, that's really, really loud. Okay, so what I'm going to start with is taking this EcoTools really large brush, and I'm going to go into this yellow shade, this pale yellow shade, just to set everything on my eye. I wonder if you could hear that beeping from our laundry. So I'm using this just to like set in. It kind of brightens it up just a little bit. It was funny when I was thinking about this tutorial or this video, I was like, what am I going to do for my eyes? Because most of my eye palettes are high-end. And I almost used my Shanna XO palette or my Carly Bible palette from, you know, BH Cosmetics. And I was like, oh, my Real Techniques would be perfect. Alright, now I'm going to take my e.l.f. blending brush. And I'm going to go in, let me see if you can see it, with this shade right here. Nope, that's like this one, the one I'm on. That one. It's like a taupey kind of brown shade. I'm just going to put that through my crease to give it some definition before we add in our other colors that are going to go over it. Like, if you wanted a super easy eye look, just use this shade. Because if you're in a hurry, this gives you some great definition. I'm really curious to see what her video looks like, because like when we said drugstore, like we didn't say anything in particular, but just drugstore products, and we decided on a day, so I'm super excited to see how they come out. And make sure, if you're not subscribed to her, you do subscribe, and you also follow her Instagram at, like, she's beauty_with_Nikki, Nikki. I have her in this video in the intro. Let me know what you think of the new intro. I just found it, and I'm really excited about it. Alright, now, on my lid, I'm going to take these two, let me see, these two shades right here. Yeah. I'm going to mix those and put them on my lid just with my finger. I'm going to pat them on. This is a really easy, subtle eye look too. And you could get this with countless other palettes, so don't feel like you need this palette, but it is a good affordable one if you need something. And these shadows are a little more bronzy or cool toned. I mean, they have both kinds of shades in them, so yeah. Alright, now I'm going to take just a little bit of this to deepen it up on the outer edge. This is a really beautiful shade. I'm going to take it with my flat shader brush by Palladio. Got this at Sally Beauty Supply once. Oh my gosh, I need to clean this brush off. I should get a color switch. I think that would really help out a lot with all my eyeshadow problems. Not that I have eyeshadow problems, but yeah. Alright, I'm going to pick up my mirror. Well, that's beautiful. I mean, it's still light, but it's really pretty. I might actually just overlap that and do something deeper in the outer corner. I like that shade. It's almost like a rose gold. It reminds me of Amber Rush from L'Oreal Infallible that I actually have never used, but it looks really pretty. Alright, now I'm going to deepen up the crease just a little bit, so I'm going to pull out my NYX Single Shadow and Twist. It just looks like this. I'm going to use this to just deepen up my crease with my e.l.f. crease brush. Just gives a little bit more definition. Alright, now I'm going to blend everything again with my same e.l.f. blending brush. Alright, now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back into that Sleek palette and use the highlight under my brow bone. I think that would be really, really beautiful. Yeah, I mean, it's really subtle, but it's really nice just for like a tiny bit of glow, you know? Alright, I'm just going to go back in with that NYX shade, Interest, just to kind of build up that crease shade a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That gives it just a little bit of definition. Beautiful. Okay, now for this look, if you wanted to line your eyes, the Physicians Formula Liner in Ultra Black is a great one if you like a really nice brush tip. I do also have one in my collection. It's an Essence gel liner. It's like $2.99 at Ulta. It's a really great like creamy gel liner in a little pot and it works great. But this is what I have, so I'm just going to line my eyes really quick, just my upper lash line. And I'm probably going to go off camera for this. So all I did was put some of my Physicians Formula liquid liner along my top lash line. No, it does not look perfect, and I didn't really do a wing because I'm still learning. But that's just to give it some more definition. Now I'm going to go in with my Revlon lash curler and just barely curl my top lashes. What I kind of do is I give it just little, you know, squeezy pulses and count to 5, and then I'm done. Alright, I'm going to start with my Maybelline Lash Sensational, then finish with my CoverGirl Supersizer. So first we're going to go in with this, and it's probably going to freak you out the way I do this because I'm only going to do this on my top lashes. And I kind of blink onto it. This gives you really beautiful length, and I love that about this mascara. Does anybody else make really weird faces when they do mascara or eyeliner? Or anything for that matter when they apply makeup? Alright, now what I'm going to do is something really weird. I'm dropping my mirror again. I'm going to take my CoverGirl Supersizer, but I'm going to start with my bottom lashes. Actually, no, I changed my mind. We're going to do top lashes first. I never really knew how to apply this until I watched Cassie from Thrift Thick show it. How you have to kind of like roll the wand. This gives really nice volume. And I'm not even rolling it now. Oh well. You only do so much. Bottom lashes. Let's see if I can keep myself in frame. Alrighty. Gonna call that good for mascara. Now for lips, I have a couple of different options as I itch my nose. Attractive, right? Alright. I'm gonna pull the basket in front of me so you don't have to constantly hear it next to the camera. Alright. Yeah, lipstick, lip gloss. Alright, so I'm gonna start. You don't have to do this by any means. But I'm gonna start by lining my lips with my L'Oreal 6 Hour Infallible Lip Liner in Mauve. I think this goes with almost like all my neutral lip colors. Then I'm going to very sloppily fill them in. Okay, now I'm going to take my e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in Wink Pink. Let's see. Ah! There we go. This is the e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in Wink Pink. It's a beautiful shade. It's almost like a neutrally mauve pink. It's really beautiful. Alright, now, to finish this, if you want more of a glossy lip, what I highly recommend, because I love these glosses, they're super shiny, they're really beautiful, and they're not sticky, is the L'Oreal Color Reach glosses. That's what they look like, and this one's in soft pink. I'm just going to top this off with it. And that's it. Now that is all that I did for this makeup look. I will do my best to put everything in the description box down below for you. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe. Don't forget to check out Nikki's video and follow both of us on Instagram. I'm at Bailey D. Penn. She's at beauty_with_Nikki. And yeah, I will definitely put that in the intro in the description bar below. And please stay tuned for future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.